doing a 200 plus unit deal here in Grapevine. Taking a look around at the exterior and the parking lot. Looks like a B class from what I can gather. What do we know about this asset?
Yeah, so this is an asset that we financed. We used a bridge loan to come in, buy the asset, and allowed them to do a lot of the capital repairs, so hardy the outside, paint it, really improve the interiors of the property. It's probably up about 200 to 300 depending on the floor plan. Grapevine is probably a B plus market, and so an asset like this, there's really not that much competition. They might compete with maybe 3 or 4 other properties in the entire submarket. And so this property just needed a little bit of extra attention in terms of CapEx. So the previous seller had owned the deal for 10 plus years, and so really was just holding it and keeping it well occupied. The buyers come in and really upgraded the exterior and then the interiors and improved the management. The owner's been in this loan for about a year and a half, and so about this time, 12 to 18 months in, what you want to start doing is really start reviewing the T12 rent roll and figuring out sort of where Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac pricing is, and figuring out where your agency refi options are. And so a lot of properties, I would say probably B and C properties are going to go Fannie, Freddie, and then maybe some of your A properties you could potentially refinance with a HUD loan. And so what we do, usually around the 15th of the month, is get the financials on properties that we've done bridge loans on, take a look at them, underwrite them, and then size them and give owner-operators really an idea of where their loan is sizing in the current environment.
So if somebody comes in and says, okay, my NOI is here, but it needs to be, way higher, but they're kind of stuck right now, what do you suggest for those groups?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing that we're going to look at is probably your interest rate cap and see how much time you have on your interest rate cap. A lot of times, SOFR's still going up right now with the Fed funds, and we're hoping to see a pause this year, and then hopefully, so you might just have to kick the can a little bit down the road, right? So an agency loan, you're going to get an extra 7 years or 10 years, but a bridge loan or an extension or just sort of refinance to kick the can maybe 2 years is an option as well. You might have to just raise some additional money to maybe buy a cap for the additional 4 year if you need to get the NOI to a good spot.
Is that something you should be talking about with your lender now, or should you wait until the last minute?
No, I think earlier the better, right? So more communication with your investors, more communication with your lender, trying to figure out the best way to really hit your business plan, give yourself enough time on the business plan, but then also not have sort of a forced maturity is what I think they like to call it.
Forced maturity?
Hard maturity. So you don't want a hard maturity where you have to do something. And so having as many options as possible is key in this business.